home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So LSU's offense will have the football first. Battle for the Golden Boot always seems to get a little bit testy, and this thing was tight. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, one-possession game, but the Bayou Bengals turned it up against the Pigs.
Yeah, and the LSU did a really good job finishing the game strong. They scored the last 17 points to run away from this one, but the Golden Boot, we've seen crazy games. We've seen like 70,000 overtimes. We've seen a lot in this rivalry, Jesse.
Yeah, this is one game where Sam Pittman and Arkansas, they seem to get up and they get physical. That's something they pride themselves in every year, especially when they play against LSU. This is just one of those games, David, you always expect to go right down the line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers are on the move. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Durham. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown LSU.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Arkansas's offense will go to work for the first time today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many
Into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Flying down the right side. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Green. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. The play action fake. That's caught. It's clapped. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Green. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. That's it fly. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This definitely didn't start they too well. I mean, you already throw a pick 6. Now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Lets it fly on the move. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up in the touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks join the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden booth that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. With the catch, it's Durham.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Using his legs, it's Durham. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. When Brian Kelly arrived here in 2022, LSU had suffered a very quick fall from the grace of that national championship season, but he is a proven program builder.
And then this program dipping into the transfer portal, you saw so many pieces there in place a year ago, and they could score some points, but, you know, making this a complete team problem. I think Nussmeier and the offense has a chance to really thrive. Can the defense stay with them? Because that will determine how great this season can be.
All the way in the hops.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Back to pass, it's Green. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He wants to take the top off. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, a lot of space. First down and more. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Watkins. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll keep it himself. Oh, better look out! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Green. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a golden boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield strike of the 48. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They get to him as he throws. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Durham. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Complete downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Razorbacks.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Green. Got it in the middle. It's Anthony. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Anthony. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now on first down from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Sharp. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown LSU! And the pummeling has started. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Creates a little space. Powers through the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The run from the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. Racing down the left side. 10. Touchdown Razorbacks. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you...
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Pressure coming. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Caught near the sideline. It's Brown. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This guy is doing work on the outside and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control, and you could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And as he throws, touchdown Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Clapp. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
I spent time with a lot of coaches when you got a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and they say run the football and run the clock out. And I've seen a lot of other coaches that say, listen.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Durham. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The option look. Now the toss. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it along the sideline. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but's able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Green. They've got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Razorbacks are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Got his man. Breaks the tackle. There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. ULM is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 21 to South Alabama. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing. working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools. That's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. There he goes. He's at the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Makes the quick grab. Still running at the 40. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Green. Finds his tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive.
Going over the top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to run for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. LSU getting set on first and 10. Looking to the big tight end. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down.
Here we go.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He's going to throw deep right side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down our...